Happening right now at this is KMTV. Yellow school bus, as we call it, Killer Bean, has been got on fire by angry crowd. As you can see, they are stoning because the bus lost control and hit somebody. As you can see, the angry crowd, they are stoning. This is KMTV. As you can see, angry crowd are stoning. Just put the bus on fire, and it happened right here at Gardnesville Chicken Soup Shoe Factory Junction. As you can see, the smoke, the bus has been got on fire by angry crowd. As you can see, they are stoning. They are stoning, and the bus lost control and hit somebody, and now they put the bus on fire. The police are there and they are stoning the bus right now. It's happening right there between Gardnesville Junction and Shoe Factory. The smoke from the Killer Bean bus. The bus has been got there on fire by angry crowds, you can see. And as you can see right now, the entire bus is on fire and they are stoning. They are still stoning, you can see. This is happening right now between Shoe Factory and Gardnesville Junction. So right now the bus is on fire been set on fire by angry crowd. I just arrived here like 2 minutes ago, and actually the smoke is all over. This is so sad. I mean, angry crowd, you cannot even see the bus. Let me change my location and try to get another view of this. Okay, as you can see, the entire bus is on fire, it's in flame, and this is terrible. Angry crowd is place the bus on fire, and they are still stoning that nobody will go there to put the fire off. Police cannot go there, and people are running. The crowd is helter-skelter. So this is, it just happened this morning. This is KMTV if you're watching, and just got here, so never had the time to put a caption, but it's happening right now between Shoe Factory and Gardnesville Junction. As you can see the traffic, you see people. The entire bus. You see police. There's an officer. You see police are here. They have guns, trying to calm the crowd down. See? That's the police officer. So this just happened. This is terrible. Now those that got the bus on fire have escaped because the police is around, and now they cannot get nobody. Everybody, those that they just left. So this is so sad. And as you can see, the crowd are gathered this morning. People are trying to make their way to work, but this just happened. According to eyewitnesses, the bus lost control and hit somebody. I'm trying to see if I can talk to somebody who was exactly on the scene. Tell us what happened. Were you here when it happened?
I was out.
The bus is about to, it's like it want to explode. It's like the bus want to explode. It just burst into flame. Oh my God. And this guy is trying to move his fuel tank. You gotta move it, you gotta move this truck, you gotta move this truck. He's trying to move the gasoline tank, his truck. Trying to move it. I want to talk to somebody who were here when he said I'm happy. Were you here when he said I'm happy? Exactly. So as you can see, the bus is completely on fire. Yeah, it's completely on fire. Trying to get a closer view, a good shot, and this driver is trying to remove his car because and this is a petrol tank, so it's not safe being near fire, and he's trying to get it out of the way. So trying to talk to somebody who were actually on the scene, but according to what I heard, I want to talk to you, that's why.
Yeah.
All right. This is KMTV. I'm from KMTV. I'm carrying this live. So, care to tell what exactly happened that the bus got on fire? What is your name, sir? All right, mommy. What happened here?
Yeah. Get money out here. He's trying to wait for somebody to cross.
Okay.
Because one go more here, one go cross the road. So it cannot be coming out. It cannot be not get break. Running coming, hit the man.
You hit the motorbike rather.
Hit the motorbike rather from down there, dragging him. Which way down there?
Okay.
And kind of from in the cannot be run away.
Oh.
Nobody catching.
The driver, the kidnapping driver. Okay.
The kidnapping, soon as he hit the ball, that run away. Nobody seen it.
But passenger in the bus?
No, nobody.
Nobody here alone in the bus. Cabo. And where the cabo escaped to? So what happened to the boy that was on the motorbike?
They met dash straight on the spot.
They took his body.
They take a police car. They bring police people. They put it inside carrying.
So who set the bus on fire? Was it the angry crowd?
Angry crowd.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
They pull the bus on fire. Put gas out.
Okay, thank you very much. Your name again? All right, Mohammed. Just spoke with Mohammed, who was on the scene, and tried to explain exactly what happened. As you can see, the bus now is completely on fire. It's completely inflamed. It's burning down to ashes. It's completely inflamed. So according to Mohammed, an eyewitness who was on the scene, he said, as you can see, it's inflamed. He said the Killer Bean bus, as we call it Killer Bean, the yellow school bus, we call it Killer Bean in Liberia, had no brake. It lost control and hit a motorbike rider and dragged him from this point to where the bus is on fire. And the motorbike rider died instantly, and the driver of the bus and his carbo got out of the bus and escaped. It's not a good thing that they hit the person, it's an accident, but it was also good that they escaped, because angry crowd would have killed them. As you can see what the angry crowd did to the bus, and the bus got on fire. As you can see, the bus is in flame, absolutely flame, completely is in flame, is on fire. There's nothing can be done about it to save this bus this morning. But according to Mohammed, who I spoke with a few minutes ago, said the driver and his car escaped because he was afraid, and exactly what happened, angry crowd put the bus on fire. They said, and we got electric wires here, and these flames, the bus is going to flame. We got electric wire, we got tension wires here, as you can see. So this is also risky. This is risky, all right? So if you're watching, this is KMTV. This incident is happening now right at between Shoe Factories and Gardnesville Junction. I'm trying to see if I can get a closer view of. Okay, I think this is. I'm trying to get closer. This is the blood stain. This is the blood stain of the bike rider. This is the blood stain. As you can see, this is the blood stain. Yep, this is the blood stain. And this is the bus, the heat. This is the blood stain, as you can see. Try covering it with dirt. Yep, this is the blood stain of the bike rider. And this is the bus. It's completely on fire. It's completely on fire. The bus was set on fire by angry crowd. And as the bus was at blaze, they were stoning the bus that nobody will go closer and try to cut up the fire. So this is right at between Gardnesville Junction and Chicken Soup Factory. Yeah, Gardnesville Junction and Shoe Factory rather. This is happening in Gardnesville Junction and Shoe Factory. As you can see, people are trying to take the other side and make their way. I was on my way to work this morning when I came across this horrible incident. So that's the blood stain, and this is the bus. The bus is completely on fire, so I gotta be careful because bike riders are trying to make their way. You can see the police is here. The bus is completely on fire. There's nothing that can be done. Nothing can be done. Nothing can be done. The bus has been set to flame by angry crowd. This is between the shoes factory and the Gardnesville junction. That's exactly where this incident occurred. Alright, so I still want to get another person to talk to, somebody that was on the scene too. I spoke with one person, but I still need to talk to another person. We got police standing, but they cannot do anything, nothing at all. Nothing police. Were you here when the incident occurred?
Yes. The maker in black car when it passed.
Okay, tell us your side of the story, because I spoke with one other guy. He said the boss hit a motorbike guy. Tell us exactly what happened. Was the boss parking or was it in motion? Okay. We went under the car. Wow, now we are getting two sides of the story. We are getting two sides of the story. Like you said, to every story, there are two sides. So the first brother or person I spoke with, your mom, said the boss lost control, went out of brake and hit the motorbike rider. But now I spoke with another person who said the boss was parking, waiting for somebody to cross the road, and the motorbike guy ran straight into the bus. According to this brother and this other guy I talked about, you can see the blood stain. Where the blood stain is few meters or few feet away from the bus. So if he said that the guy hit the bus and somebody said the bus hit the person and dragged them, so this is two sides of the story we are getting. We don't know the actual story, but the bulk of what happened is that this. So we are hearing two sides of the story. Oh my God. Two sides of the story. So as you can see, crowd are gathered this morning, and we're waiting to see what will happen. The police are just standing in the midst. They cannot do anything. Nothing they can do because it's out of their hand right now. So I'm pretty sure after this, they will have to come and get this bus out of the road. Yep, angry crowd set this bus on fire because the bus hit a motorbike rider. But we got two sides of the stories now. Two sides, like I said. I got here a few minutes when the bus was set at Ablaze and the angry crowd was stoning the bus. Okay. Now the first brother I spoke with said the bus went out of brake, lost control, and hit the motorbike rider and dragged him to this point that the bus is on fire. Because if you see behind the bus, the blood stain behind the bus is few feet away from the bus. That's the first story I got. And the driver and the carbo got out of the bus and ran away. That was how the angry crowd got gasoline and set the bus at blaze. Now the second brother who I spoke with said the bus was parked and waiting for someone to cross, and the motorbike guy was on speed and ran into the bus. So we are having two sides of the story. You get gasoline car, you come in near the fire. It's risky. Now the bus is on fire. People with gasoline cars, they are passing near this bus. It's risky. It's risky. They have to get fire from this flame. They need to get fire from this flame, alright? I ran, the traffic can be black and everybody will be coming, and this is not good. Traffic can be black and they come in. Y'all have to stay back. This is getting out of hand. I mean, people with gasoline vehicles should not come closer to this bus that is at flame, or should not come closer to this burning bus. Wow, so this is so sudden. This is terrible. This is so bad, so horrible this morning. So terrible this morning. Police are trying to calm the angry crowd down. Police are on the scene trying to calm the situation. And as you can see, the officer, they have tear gas. They are so angry, but they cannot do anything right now. No traffic here. So as you can see, I want to get a shot of the blood stain again because it's few feet away from the bus. Now, that's the blood stain, okay? That's the blood stain. That's the blood stain, as you can see. And that's the bus. So we got two sides of the stories. All right. The first person we spoke with said the boss lost control, went out of brake, and hit the back rider and dragged him to where the bus is. And the second person said the bus was parked and the motorbike rider was on excessive speed and ran into the bus. So this is the blood stain. As you can see, this is the blood stain and this is the bus. So I'm trying to calculate and see which side of the story is accurate. But above all, this bus was caught on fire by angry crowd because it hit a bike rider. So again, this is the blood stain. This is the blood stain. So I'm pretty sure this is exactly where the victim was lying down. Okay, this is exactly where the victim was lying down, and then that's the distance of the bus that is completely clean. Yeah, it's too sad. It's so terrible. Let's see. So a few of the officers that came late said that if they were here, this wouldn't have happened. And I don't think this should have happened. I think they shouldn't take the law into their hands. But because it's already inflamed, there's nothing that can be done. But we pray that this kind of incident shouldn't be happening in La Brea. It's not a good thing. Accident is not a good thing. It happened. It's unfortunate. But I think the law should be the law. The law should take its course. You cannot have angry crowd setting a vehicle on fire. What if the driver and the carbo would have been caught by the angry crowd? This is exactly what would have happened. It's unfortunate that an accident occurred. But to set the bus ablaze, I mean, these kind of things doesn't send good signals. So we have to be careful as to how we go about. So right now the traffic has blocked a few feet away from the bus, and you cannot have a vehicle that use gasoline and come closer to this bus. It's risky. So all the drivers are staying distance, certain feet away from the bus. All right. Don't want to get closer because gasoline and flame. Yeah. So this is so terrible. This is so bad. Yeah, I spoke with two eyewitnesses that said they were on the scene, but are two sides of the story. The first brother I spoke with by the name of Mohammed said the bus was on excessive speed and the bus lost control. It went out of brake and hit the motorboat rider from that point and dragged him to this point right here. That's the blood stain, according to the first person I spoke with. And then immediately the driver and the car got out of the bus and escaped. That was how angry crowd came, set the bus on fire. And the second person I spoke with said the bus was parked, waiting for another person to cross, a pedestrian to cross, and the motorboat rider was on excessive speed and ran into the bus. So now we got into getting two sides of the story. But when I got here, the bus was already ablaze, and the angry crowd from that direction was stoning the bus that nobody should go there to cut off the fire. And police were not here by then. The police go on the scene later. So this is what is happening now between Gardnesville Junction and Shoes Factory.
Was it the angry crowd?
Yes. Angry crowd were the ones that set the bus on fire. Because when I got on the scene, they were from that direction throwing stone at the bus while the bus was on fire, that nobody should go there to cut the fire off. So the angry crowd were the one that set the bus on fire. And when the police came, they ran away. But then I was here already. No, there was no, according to the guys at school, there was no passenger. It was just the driver and his car boy. And they escaped right after the accident took place. They got out of the bus and ran away. That was what prompted the angry crowd to run the bus. So if you're watching this game TV, then this sad incident just occurred this morning, right between Shoes Factory and Gardnesville Junction. Bus now is totally in flame. Okay, it's completely in flame. There's nothing left, as you can see. And gasoline vehicle have to be careful as they're passing near this flame, okay? Because anything can happen. Gasoline vehicles should be very careful how they pass near this flame. So Angry Crowd said there's a yellow bus at Ablaze this morning. Ready about the room? Yeah, boy, enough. Yeah. So those of you that are watching this SKM TV, we are live, and the bus, the entire bus, is already into ashes. As you can see, I'm just making my way through the crowd, and so a lot of people are still gathered here. A lot of people are still gathered here. This was the unfortunate incident that occurred this morning. Unfortunate incident that occurred this morning. So I'm about to end this broadcast. So for those of you that have been watching PMTV, and sad that this incident occurred, but thank you very much. We're about to go.